Guys, so I got a request to do kind of like my face routine. Um, just to show like how I get like a really flawless like base and everything. So the only thing that I have on my face right now is just like my regular skincare, my cleanser, toner, serum, moisturizer, and all of that. If you want to see a dedicated skincare routine, especially for the colder winter months, let me know and I can do that as well. But let's go ahead and get into the base. So the only thing that I've done makeup wise is just my brows. So I'm going to start with primer. So I have two primers that I like to use. The first one is this Makeup Forever Hangover RX. I just use this as just like an all-over face primer. It's very refreshing, very hydrating on the skin. Now, if I want my skin to have a little bit more of a glow that day and not look so mattifying, I like this Tarte C Glowition Skin Perfector. So the type of primer just kind of depends on the look that I'm going for today. For today, I think I'm going to use this Tarte one because I'm not going to be doing any eyeshadow. I'm just going to be doing like a quick little pick-me-up kind of look. So I definitely want to be a little bit more on the glowy side. So I just take some, and it does have kind of like a flesh tone color. And I just put it all over the high points of my face like so, and then I rub it in, and you can already see how it's starting to give my face just a really nice glow. Right? So that's the primer that I use. So after primer, I directly go in with foundation. The foundation that I use is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I am in the shade 128 Warm Nude. I usually just dot it all over my face, and then I blend it in. So one tip that I would definitely give you for your foundation to really blend into the skin and not look super cakey, get you a setting spray. The one that I'm using is the Ciate London Everyday Vacay, but honestly, you could use any setting spray that you like. The Mario Badescu setting sprays are really good. They're super affordable. You can get them for like $6 to $8 at Ulta. So it's whatever you want to use. But what I do is I spray, I dab my foundation on, and then I spray my setting spray on top of that. So I spray a little bit on my face, but then I pretty much saturate my brush with it. And I feel like that's what really helps my foundation to blend and not look like cakey and everything. So I'm gonna get some foundation, about that much, on the back of my hand to start. And then I just take my brush, dot it all over my face. Put a little bit more in areas where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. Then I saturate my brush with it. Get my little mirror here, and I just start blending it out. You definitely want to make sure you blend down to your neck, and then you also go to the side of your ear so you don't have any obvious harsh lines going on.
And you do want to work pretty fast because you do want to make sure that you're blending while your face is still wet. You don't want to wait until your face is dry because then you're not going to get a flawless blend.
That is what we are looking like. I do not have any editors on my videos, so what you're seeing is exactly how my skin is looking. So we're looking pretty good. If you wanted to add some extra coverage, you could use a powder to add some extra coverage. To me, the Maybelline Fit Me is definitely a medium medium coverage foundation. It can be built up, but it's pretty much a medium coverage. I'm content with the coverage. If you wanted to build it up to kind of like a full coverage, one of the powders that I would suggest is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage. As you can see, I have used this drink. I'm definitely down to pan. Definitely needs to get another one. I got this from CVS and it's really, really good. But I don't need to use that today. So I'm just going to go in with just kind of like a all over kind of like a translucent setting powder. So I'm going to use this one by Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Peach Blur. I really, really like this one. And this is what that looks like. That was the shape of a peach when I first got it. But I've definitely dug into that one. And so I'm just using an e.l.f. blush brush. And I just get a little bit and just kind of go all over my face with it. And this is just going to help to set the foundation, make sure it's not moving throughout the day, and just make sure that you have a nice, flawless finish. So that is pretty much all I do as far as foundation. So the next step, I go in with my bronzer. So the bronzer I'm going to be using today is a new one. This is the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer. And this is in the Motivate Light shade. So I'm going to take that same brush, get some of my bronzer, and just get a little bit, kind of bronze up my cheekbones. And to the high points of my face, my forehead, down to my cheekbones. I don't really come down here with it. I don't know. I just don't like anything on my jawline. I just don't. And then I take a little bit and I'll start at the base of the brow and kind of come down and just do a very soft contour. I don't like a super defined contour for every day. I gotta be in a mood to really like contour like that, but that's pretty much what I do for every day. So then I go in with a blush. The blush I'm going to be using today is also a new product and I am obsessed with it. It is the Benefit Georgia blush. And that is what she looks like. I do like to start from up here and work my way down. I feel like when you start from up here, instead of starting at the apples of your cheeks, you give it a nice lifted look. And as you notice, I'm using the same brush, okay? I'm just literally cleaning it off with my little pad here in between steps. So you do not need to use a lot of brushes in your makeup routine. So that's what we're looking like so far. So she is cute. So now if you just like kind of like a natural beat without like a lot of like glow highlighter and stuff, like that glow primer did give the skin a really nice glow. You don't have to do highlighter, but y'all know me, I got to glow, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys another little trick for highlighter. So what I like to do to make my highlighter really stand out is I like to go back in with my setting spray, spray my entire face, and while my face is wet, I apply my highlighter. I feel like that just really helps the highlighter to blend into the skin and not look like just powder sitting on top of the skin, especially if you're going to use a powder highlighter. So the highlighter I'm going to use today is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow and Blossom Glow. So that is what she looks like. I'm going to use that same blush brush that we used earlier. And I'm just going to dab it in versus rubbing it in. And look at that. Everything. So you just have a really nice glow. Looks very natural on the skin, nothing too crazy. Just gives you just a nice little glow. So I do the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And then I really do like to emphasize my Cupid's bow. So I tend to put a lot right there. Then the last thing that I do is my mascara. So I've really been into using a mascara primer. So I really like this Luna Magic. This is the Viva Pink Lash Primer Base. And then I'll use any mascara that I have. I don't have like a favorite. So right now I'm using the Rackins Cosmetics All Night Bender. I got this in my Boxy Charm. So I don't even know if my mascara is going to show up on camera, but we're going to see. So I'm going to start with the base. And this is just going to help your mascara to really like stand out and show up a little bit better than if you did not use a base. So one coat of that. And then this is the mascara. So it has a nice bent wand. So that's the mascara. I don't know how well it's showing up in person. It's really pretty. It definitely separates the lashes and defines them. That's pretty much everything I do for my face, and then I just go in with a lip color. So I've really been loving a lip liner with a lip gloss. So I think for today I am going to use this Gerard Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Share, and then I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Devil's Food Cake. Alright, so that is the liner. So it's a very neutral looking liner. And then this is the gloss. So pretty. So this is the completed look. This is pretty much what I do every day, especially if I just want to like go out and run errands and stuff like me and Manny are about to do now, and I don't want like a lot of like eyeshadow and everything. I just want my skin to look very glowy and hydrated and cute. This is what I do. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Again, I'm sorry for Manny's talking, crying in the background, but hashtag mom life, what can you do? So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think.